Now, I go back a long way. I was born in 1958, and I was lifting weights when I was in 3rd grade, believe it or not, right in this basement here. And so I'm familiar with Vince Gironda, who had Vince's Gym in North Hollywood, California. They call him the Iron Guru. He was probably the greatest trainer that ever lived. He was way ahead of his time. And, you know, as a bodybuilder, I seek maximum return on my effort. And that's the way Vince thought. And Vince had a curl that he called the perfect curl, and it achieved just that. It was designed to hit not only the insertion, the lower insertion of the biceps, it was designed to hit the muscle belly, and at the top of the movement, it actually caused a peak contraction to maximize your peak when you're on stage. So I want to demonstrate this exercise. It is well worth your time to start using this exercise. I think you'll see wonderful results. As you can see, I have a shoulder width grip. My feet are shoulder width apart. And I want to place my elbows on my hips. Now, I'll lean back slightly so that my head and my shoulders are over my hips. My arms are fully extended. As I start the movement, I'll work the lower insertion of the biceps. At halfway, I'll work the belly of the biceps, and at the top, I'll work the peak contraction of the biceps. This is how the movement is executed. Now, this is probably the hardest exercise you'll ever do in bodybuilding. It requires a lot of concentration, and you have to be extremely strict. But the point I want to make is you've got to keep those elbows against your side and on your hips for this exercise to work properly. Okay, let's take a look at this exercise from the side. Now, I've got my feet shoulder width apart. My grip is shoulder width. I'm going to lean back so that my head and my shoulders are over my hips. My arms are fully extended. Now, as I start the exercise, I will work the insertion, the lower insertion of the biceps. At halfway point, I'll be working the muscle belly, and at the top, I'll work the maximum peak contraction. This is how the exercise is executed. Now, let me tell you, just doing this with a bar really puts the hurt to your biceps. And I haven't even worked biceps today, so combined with other exercises that Vince has in his book, you can get a tremendous biceps workout the Vince Gironda way. Now, I want to make a point, and that is that in order for this exercise to work properly, you have to have the elbows immobile. The elbows are to be on the hips. And that's the way Vince taught this exercise. There are videos on YouTube that do not have the elbows resting on the hips. They're moving freely, and that is not the way Vince taught the exercise. And I just want to stay true to Vince's training methods. Now, if you're interested in learning more about Vince Gironda, you can still purchase his book, The Wild Physique, on the internet. There are various places that carry this book. It's going to cost a little bit more than it originally did because it's out of print, but it's well worth it. Vince was far ahead of his time. He's probably the greatest trainer that ever lived, and it'll be money in the bank. Believe me, it's well worth the price, whatever you pay for it.